Hi all unique learners, let me show you some seeds here. I have kept you some seeds for showing so that you can understand the difference between some seeds for showing so that you can understand the difference between a monocot and a dicot seed. So as you can see here, these are seeds of chola. I think all of you might have eaten this seed. So these are generally some seeds which we take in, which I have kept here. Chola or chickpeas. Then here there is seed of whole urad, which has got a black cover. This is the seed of black gram. Then there is seed of tomato. These are the seeds of tomato. I've kept one tomato also to show it. And then these are the seeds of brinjal. And when brinjal is kept here, so as you can see, these small seeds are seeds of brinjal. Then here you have rice which we cook. This is the seed coat is removed. And these are the green moong seeds. And here as you can see, I have put the whole corn. These are corns which I have kept here. So let's understand what is a dicot seed first. So in the chickpea seed you can see that there is a line in between, this line in between the two parts of the seed, as it is clearly visible to you. There are lines in between two parts of the seed. So those actually indicate that there are two parts of this seed, or it is a dicot seed. Means there are two cotyledons. One side one cotyledon and other side another cotyledon. Now what are these cotyledons? Cotyledons are also called as seed leaves, and they provide food to the seed when the seed is germinating. It needs food and it is provided by these cotyledons. Okay, so similarly we get two cotyledons in these seeds also of urad, and it has got black color on cover. So that black color is because of its seed coat. Black colored is the seed coat. And when you see here closely this seed, it has got a white part. That is actually the hilum part. And in that there is a very minute pore which is called as micropyle. So from the micropyle actually the water enters inside the seed when it is put in water and it swells up. Okay, so seed coat, hilum, and then micropyle or hole in the seed. So most probably you have understood. I hope you have understood that what are the parts of the seed. And then it has also two cotyledons. This gram seed, it is having a brown colored seed coat. And as you can see here clearly, there are two parts, or it is a dicot seed. Then in this green moong also, you can see micropyle, and it's having a green cover or green seed coat, and it is also a dicot seed. Now let's come to this tomato seed, which is very small. Tomato seed, as you can see, it's also a dicot seed. very small seeds are present in a tomato, and it's a dicot seed with 2 cotyledons. Now let's see the brinjal seed. Brinjal seed is also having 2 cotyledons and it's a dicot seed, and these are also very minute seeds. Now here I have kept rice which we cook and eat. Actually the seed coat is removed from this, and this I have kept only to show you that it is monocot. The seed coat is removed and it is a polished rice. So, but it does not have 2 cotyledons, it's a monocot seed. So we eat these grains, we eat the pulses, these are in our daily diet, we take these. Then these vegetables also, when we eat the brinjal, we are taking in the seed. When we eat tomato, we are taking in the seed. Now let's come to this. It is actually the corn or sweet corn which you can eat in different forms. Let's see the seed of this. So when you remove the cover of sweet corn, you can see the seed. It looks wonderful, yellow colored, and this is also actually a monocot seed. You can see there are no double cotyledons. Let me take out one seed and show to you. Yes, I have got one seed of this corn. So this is a seed of corn, and you can see there is no line in between. It was joined to the fruit at one point here, and it is having only a single cover. There is no line in between, so it is a monocot seed. And there will be at this junction only you will have your hilum and micropyle. When it dries up, it will be clear. So it's a monocot seed. So I hope it's clear to you that what is a monocot seed, which is having only one cotyledon, while a dicot seed has 2 cotyledons or 2 seed leaves from which the seed gets the food when it is germinating. While in monocot seed, it is getting the food from the single cotyledon while it is growing up or when it is germinating. Now these monocot plants generally have a root which is different from that of a dicot plant. Dicot plants have got a root which is tap root, while monocot plants have a fibrous root. And leaves of the monocot plant have got parallel venation, as you can see here also. The lines are going parallel to each other. So leaves have got parallel venation. While in a dicot plant, the leaves of the plant have got a reticulate or net-like veins. So I have given you the difference between a monocot and a dicot plant, monocot seed and dicot seed, and how you can differentiate between the various types of seeds, and which parts of the seed provide the seed food, that is cotyledon. What is the role of the seed coat, that is hard. As you can see, it's very hard and it protects the seed from any type of damage by any animals, wind or water, or any type of physical damage. It's prevented by the help of this seed coat. Seed coat can be of various colors. As you can see here, it's black, here it's brown, here also it's somewhat brown, here it's more brownish in color, Then here the seed coat is actually removed from rice, and here it's some cream color. And in this corn you can see the seed coat is yellow in color, yellow colored, golden yellow colored seed coats are there. And in our moong seeds the seed coats are green in color. So by this video you might have understood the difference between a monocot seed and a dicot seed, and between a monocot plant and dicot plant. So hope the video is useful to you, as you have learnt also the parts of a seed and how they help. Now these seeds germinate only when they get the proper conditions. These are dry seeds which I am showing you here. So these seeds will not germinate because they are not getting any water. Once you dip it in water, immerse in water, they will swell up. Water will enter through the micropyle, that is the small pore in it. It will swell up, and then only if you provide it air and proper sunlight. So with help of water or moisture, air and sunlight, it will germinate. If you keep it in an airtight container like this, the seed will not germinate because it's not getting proper air. Then if you keep it like this, without water also, it will not germinate. If you keep it in a refrigerator, like your fruits were kept in refrigerator, your tomatoes and brinjal, they are actually fruits of the plant. So they were kept in refrigerator, that's why your paper is there on them. So when you keep it in refrigerator, these seeds, they will not germinate because they will not get proper warmth. Even if they have absorbed water or moisture and air is circulating inside refrigerator, they will not germinate because they are not getting proper warmth. Hopefully students, the video is useful for you, as you have understood about monocot, dicot plant, the various parts of a seed, the conditions for germination of the seed. So happy learning. Stay tuned to your own channel, that is Unique Learning. Be a part of the channel, share the video with your friends, and hope to meet you soon in my next video. Thank you.